everybody, Fixer here, back with the darkest dungeon. It is time for us to embark and go on our first dungeon crawl. Alright. So, there we go. So, Delgar likes to be in the front. Modi likes to be kind of in the middle. This new guy here likes to be kind of in the rear. Where does Mad Molly like to be? She likes to be in the front as well. So we'll put Delgar in the front there. Mad Molly second. Who likes, okay, so it looks like Moni would be next. And then this guy here. Bam! There we go. So, alright. These are their most optimal positions. And then once you bring in a whole bunch of more party members, there's lots of different configurations that you can do. Right now, we don't really have much of a choice. So, scouts, test yourself in the mad realm of your fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have taken over, but don't delve too far. And I'm sending you out, Modi. Chill out. Get off me here. I could have sworn. I think maybe it's there. It's provisions. That's what we want. Alright, so this is the dungeon I believe we're going in right now. This right here. Alright. And these I have to unlock. Alright, so provisions. Let's go to provisions.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
I could never get enough of the narrator. Alright. Provisions for the journey. You'll want to take different supplies depending on what region you're going to, how long the quest is, and your own preferences. But always bring food and torches. For your first short quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. Okay, so here are the provisions, resources, whatever. And this is our cash flow. And this game does rely heavily on this and this resource management. And what stinks is that these cost so much, and it's a possibility that you won't even use them on the dungeon, so they can be a complete waste. And not only that, you're limited to 16 slots in your inventory, so if you like totally fill your inventory up with provisions, then you don't have enough room for fat loot in the dungeon, you know? Alright, so we need at least 8 food and 4 torches. Is that what it said? Or was it? Oh god, I don't remember. Food. Eat to restore health and stave off hunger. Each party member generally consumes 1 unit per meal. So let's grab one of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Food, however, I don't think you lose food if you don't use it. I don't remember. It's been a little while since I played this game. But I'm going to take 2 more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4 torches. And then we have shovel. There are sometimes, remember when you're going from one room to the other, there's a pathway, and each square in the pathway is an event. Sometimes that event is like a pile of rubble. And if you have a shovel on you, then you use the shovel to get rid of the rubble. Of course, if you don't, then you've got problems. So that's what that's used for. And then bandages, use to stanch the flow of bleeding. Those can be helpful. Medicinal herbs, whatever, can also be applied to your hero to eliminate combat buffs. And then, of course, skeleton keys to unlock strong boxes and doors. Holy water used to purge evil and restore purity can also be applied to a hero to increase his resistances. Now, you don't know going in what you need, really, at all. It's a crapshoot. I can say, however, that a rubble pile is fairly common. At least that's what I remember. Things could have changed. I don't know. And this is a short dungeon, so it's not like I'm going to need a ton of resistances or a ton of provisions. So let's grab some anti-venom, some holy water. Oh, I've already got a little bit of that. Oh, that was money wasted. Way to go, Fixer. I don't think I'll need herbs. Skeleton key? Let's do it with skeleton key. And I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do. And let's embark. Be curious, be careful. Good words to live by. The hero panel! Right-click on a hero's image or portrait at any time to bring up a detailed panel. Thank you. So here we are. This is the dungeon. And we need to get to the end where the big bad guy is. And we don't know where that is. It's all a fog of war. However, there is a buff. I think it's a buff, or it's an item you can get that will show you what's coming down the path. But in this case, we don't know anything. We just need to get to the second room here. There you go. Now it's time for us to travel down this path. We got 4 potential events. So let's do this. Aha! Event. So, this is a curio. We can touch this. We don't know what it's going to do to us. You salvage the unburned torch.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
There you go. We just got a torch. That could have ended badly, but it did not. Alright, that was relatively harmless. Let's get out of Dodge. So now we're in a room, and there's going to be bad guys in the rooms. Usually. I don't know if there's always, but usually. So we got a chest in front, and then we got 2 baddies here. They only got 8 hit points each. That's not a whole lot. So Modi gets the first shot here. And you'll notice that the grape shot there will hit both of these guys. It'll hit the chest and the 2 guys, and since obviously the chest can't take damage, not a big deal. So I think we're going to use that. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, it's Ahmed Amali's turn. She has a mace bash she can do to the front 2 guys. Well, the chest and the guy. Illumination. This is a damage modifier. It'll affect anybody, but I don't think I need to do that. These guys are relatively weak. Hand of Light, this is another damage modifier. It's good versus the Unholy, I think it is. Alright. So we'll just do a mace bash to this guy right here. He should be dead.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
There we go. Now, it is Baojat's turn. And I'm recording this in the same session as episode 1. So if you guys told me what you wanted to name this dude, I haven't been able to put it in yet. You'll see, I think, the first 3 episodes before I can rename the guy. That's just how it is. So let's see what we got here. A Noxious Blast. This gives Blight, which is damage over time. And then a Disorienting Blast. This clears corpses. I didn't know that they did this. Enemy party clear all corpses. Oh, I had no idea this was in the game. Again, things may have been added since the last time I played. I don't even remember if I played on full release. It may have been early access that I played only. I don't remember. It was around December or January when I played. So there you go. And it's June now. So I think we're just going to go with a Noxious Blast. So that only did 1 damage, but it gave him Blight.
The slow death.
Which is the damage over time.
Unforeseen.
Alright.
Unforgiving.
So their corpses have 300 gold, and then we get a chest. So we'll unlock Strongbox. A long-forgotten Strongbox sits in the cold stone floor. Its contents unknown. So, optional, I can drag an item here to use it on this object. So what I think, and if my memory serves me well, I can just pry the box open, but it could be trapped. Whereas a key would guarantee that it doesn't do damage. I think that's how it works. But we'll be daring, and let's open the chest. Great! Yours for the taking. We got 2 busts, 750 gold, and a shovel. Fantastic. Remember, busts can be used to purchase upgrades back in our estate. Select the destination. Oh, let's go. I just love the art, the style, the music, the effects, everything about this game. The aesthetic is just so amazing. I love it. Alright, and here we go. A rubble.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
So I can either clear it by hand, which could possibly cause a problem. It will take considerable effort, or I can just clear it with a shovel, which I'll do. That's why I bought a shovel anyways. There we go. No obstacle. We're safe. A little bit of stress. She's getting stressed for whatever reason. Probably because the light is going down. You'll see here, the light is at 52. You see the light going to the side here? Usually it's at the top. It's halfway down. This means that I have more stress. The scout, I don't remember what scouting is. Monsters can be surprised. I think what that does is, if you surprise a monster, that means you get the first attack. If a monster surprises you, they get the first attack. So I could reduce the torch, or I can snuff it out, or I can light a new one. Beginning of the game, I think I'm going to light a new one. There we go. So you'll see it raised up 1 bar here. So, there we go. Oh, well, hello. So they've been surprised. That means I get the first shot. So we got 3 guys here. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Shit. Well, he's got blight now. So we got 3 guys here. Bone Soldier, a Bone Rabble, and a Cultist Acolyte. These guys are a pain in the butt if I remember correctly. So this guy's got a mace, and this guy's got a sword. You notice their bleed down there. These guys have 200% bleed resistance, which means I should probably avoid using bleed skills on them because it won't do anything. Anything else is fine, though. I think I want to focus the last guy. So what do we got? Modi is first. Tracking shots. Let's see. Pistol shots. It's got a damage modifier. Plus damage versus marked. So if I mark one of their guys, then this would have bonus damage. You'll see at the bottom here. I wish I could hover my mouse over so I can point to you guys. But I'm going to have to do one of these 3 here if I want to get the girl in the back. And which is what I want to do because, like I said, I remember this person being very destructive. A pistol shot would probably do the most damage on her. I think I'm going to do that. Nice. Alright, I'm happy with that. Alright, it's Delgar's turn. Stunning Blow, Smite. I'm going to go with the Stunning Blow because I don't want all 3 of them attacking me next turn. So we'll hit the first guy with a Stunning Blow. There we go, he's stunned. And now it's Mad Molly's turn. She's got a regular melee bash here. Illumination. It's going to mess up their damage and their dodging. And the Hand of Light. Plus 15 damage versus Unholy. And these guys are Unholy, I believe, right? Right here, you'll see below their name, it says Unholy. So this is actually pretty good against them. So I think we're going to do this. And she missed. But he took blight damage, so that's good. Alright, so she did some damage and stress against me. Oh, man. So you'll see his stress now is at 20 out of 200. Alright, so it's Baojat's turn. Disorienting Blast, clear corpses, we don't need to do that. Plague Grenade. Blight. How are these guys against Blight? 20%. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. Alright, cool. And Modi's turn now. Open Vein. How much? She's got 4 hit points. She might die from the Blight, so I'm going to leave her go. And I think I'm going to attack the guy in the front. Let's do it. Alright.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Ooh, I get another attack.
All.
A melee bash. I might just do the melee bash on him. Hand of Light. That didn't do very well last time. I'm going to avoid that. Ranged. Nice. 20 dodge. Torch plus 5. I think I'm going to do the melee bash against this guy. Oh, yeah.
Be gone, fiend.
Bam! And then the Blight killed her. Sweet. So we got gold.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Thank you. So we get some jade, which is something we can sell for 250 gold. So we'll take that. And you'll see it takes up an inventory. And you can notice that we're already coming up to having an inventory problem. So that's the problem with taking too many provisions, is that when you start getting loot like jade, then you can't pick it up. And that's bad. Alright. Oh, that's right, we gotta pick our next room. So, if we were able to see what's coming up in the pathways, we'd be able to perhaps avoid a potential issue. So let's say we saw like a serious trap right here. I could avoid that room and just go this way. Of course, we don't have that ability right now, so I think what I'll just do is I'll move to this room. Let's get a move on. The light is fading. The current torch level greatly affects many mechanics in the game. The darker it gets, the harder things get, but the better the rewards. Uh-oh. The sack contents are yours. Treasure! We get a scouting whistle. Houndmaster only. So Houndmaster is a class in the game. So this is an item only the Houndmaster can use. And we do not have a Houndmaster, so we can't use it. But it looks like it could be a pretty nifty item if we do get a Houndmaster. So that's great. Move forward. It's easier if you squint. Look how dark it is. Alright, let's light another torch. Later on in the game, I might play with it a little bit darker, but I don't think I want to get too dark early on. Until I get acclimated again. There's that word. So we got 3 dudes here. A soldier, and an arbalist. An arbalist, I don't remember what he does, but he's obviously ranged. And I really don't like dealing with ranged people. Plus 5% crit. Pistol shot. Open vein. Let's do a tracking shot on this guy. I got a buff of... Oh! What was that buff? Alright, so he got plus 12% damage and armor. I forget what ACC stands for. I need to look that up. When I get back to town, I can go to the glossary. And he's got crits. So definitely I want to use this guy as much as I can. Yeah. Anyways, Mad Molly's turn again. We want to illumination, minus 20% dodge, no. Hand of light, no. I think we're just going to melee bash the dude in the front. There we go. They have 10 hit points, oh boy. Alright, it's Baojat's turn. Plague grenade. See, I thought the plague grenade, when it's got a line between the 2 red dots, I could have sworn that means it will hit both of them. But in our last fight, I don't think it happened. I don't know if it's an RNG, a random chance, or if it has to do with which specific person I attacked. I don't recall. Disorienting blast, clear corpses. Let's do this. Let's attack the middle guy and see if it hits 2 people. Can I not? Oh, because he's 2. He's not 3. There's no one in the 4th position. That's why that happened. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only attack 3 and 4, and since there's no one in 4, I can only attack 3 with this. So that's why that works. So that's not a good deal. So this first one seems to be my only option. So this guy's got 2 hit points. This should do more than 2, so I want to attack the middle guy. Get my money's worth. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, it gives him play. 4 damage per round. Ooh. Ooh. That's a lot of damage. Oh boy. Okay, stunning blow. Smites. Bulwark of Fate. I don't think I need that. I can only attack the 2 guys in the front though. Damage mod minus 40%. I don't think I need that. How much is this guy's got 2 hit points, so he should die soon. This guy might even die. No, it's just 4 damage per round. Maybe I should just get rid of the guy in front then. It's only 2 hit points. I don't want to waste it. Maybe Bulwark of Faith. Mark target. I don't want to mark me, I don't think. I don't really have a whole lot of great options here, do I? So let's do a Zealous Accusation to get their damage down. In case I don't get another turn to it.
Their formation
nice.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, wow. That turned out better than I thought. Alright, cool. So this guy will die next turn. Because this does 4 damage and he's only got 1 left. So I should focus on the guy in the back. So that means I should do one of these 3 here. Tracking. So tracking. Probably pistol shot. Oh, wow.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I don't remember what that was. I think that may have been a stress relief. I think. Anyways, this guy didn't die, because I'm about to kill him.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Rifling through the corpse reveals a stun charm and some more jade. Stun charm, nice. I can actually use that too, can't I? So this is 20% stun resistant and -2 dodge. So anybody who's got perhaps stun problems, I can put this charm on them. I don't know who does. Can I? Alright. So, where is my stun percent? This guy's at 10. Ooh, 55 for Modi. 30 for Mad Molly. 50 for Delgar. So, one of these guys. Let's put it on Modi then. To give him some stun resistance. Oh, higher. Oh, that's resistance. Higher is better. What am I thinking? You guys are probably yelling at me. So right here, 10%. So this is bad. We'll put it on this guy then. Alright. So we've got this fountain that we can touch and see what it is. Let's see what it is. Holy fountain. An ornate fountain of holy purport. So some of these items are useful on these types of curios, and some of them are not. In fact, I think what happens is, I think there's only 1 or 2 or 3 items that actually work, and if you don't use those specific items on the curio, it ends up being bad. And unfortunately, I didn't bring up a list ahead of time on what you got to use on what, so I don't know what to do. I think I'll just investigate. Oh, I didn't get to read that.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
So I got a crest, which is a resource that you can use on the buildings back home. So we'll take it all, and we'll head on out of here. All right, let's go here. Oh, I got a. Can I not? There we go. It's the right click. So I don't. What did I get? Scout. Explore 90% of rooms. Well, something happened, and I'm not entirely sure what. But I'm able to see that there is a trap coming up right here. So I have the option to spring the trap or just go around. Now, if I go around, that's 2 extra pathways. And right now, I don't think traps are very difficult for me. I don't think. So I'm gonna spring the trap. Now, the trap I don't think is necessarily people. Right here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Curious is the trap maker's art.
God bless it.
His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
So he just got damaged to hell. So what you do is you're supposed to select the person you want to touch the trap. And some of these guys are better at traps than others. And what I did was I apparently used the wrong guy. Now he's injured. Son of a bad word. Oh, wait a minute. Was that even in the right room? It wasn't. So there's another trap coming up. Or no? Alright, I guess not. Oh man, he is injured. And can I restore purity? I didn't get any bandages? I thought I got bandages. I guess I did not. Alright, so we're already in trouble here. Ooh, the lights are low. I'm going to play it safe and light a torch. And actually, I'm going to light 2. Because I got a lot of damage going on here, and I don't have a way to heal right now. Alright, so let's go here. Pack contains loot. Sapphires and more busts and food. That's a lot of food. Holy cow. And food, eat to restore health and stave off hunger. You know what? I think I'm going to use some food on this guy. Each party member generally consumes 1 unit per meal. Alright, that only gained me 2 health. I'm not sure that was worth it. I'm going to keep moving on. Hunger figures. The exertions of adventuring have produced a growing hunger amongst the party, so I can either feed them or not feed them. Of course, if I don't have the provisions, then they're screwed. So if I feed them, I regain 5% health. If I do not, they take 20% damage plus stress damage. That is major. So that's why you want to make sure you have provisions. Now you're starting to see this game is out to screw you in every which way possible. And it is difficult. So yeah, I'm going to eat. There we go. And what do we got here? No baddies, no baddies. So we're going to the next room. Head on out. Okay. Is there anything else I want to do? I don't have anything in my inventory I can use, right? Just that, and I don't have a Helm Master. Can also be applied to increase resistances. Let's just go. Yeah, I like it. Let's not linger. Okay. Oh, holy cow, my torch has gone down a lot. Let's do the last torch. And let's use the shovel on this rubble. Looks like I would have just enough torches for this dungeon. Alright, 4 people. Alright, this guy's got a shield as well. And it looks like they got surprised, so I get to go first. So, what do I want to do? I want to do as much damage as possible up ahead. So this defender here has got 15 hit points, 10, 10, and 15. They all have bleed resistances. They're all unholy. Alright. Skills, Graveyard Slash. And I don't know exactly what those do, but let's just say it's all bad news. Illumination, negative 20. I think I just want to do damage. So let's do damage to this guy. I might be able to kill him in 1 hit. No, I cannot. Okay. Alright, now this is handy here. Modi has this Grape Shot Blast, right? So we can hit the first 3 guys here, and I really like that idea of doing that much damage. There we go. 3 birds with 1 stone. And now Baujat. Now he can do damage to the last 2 people, which could be handy. How is the resistance to blight? Not very good. So that might be handy. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. So now they'll take damage over time. And my first guy. I could spend it to get rid of this guy, but he doesn't have a whole lot of hit points left. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I might want to spend it on the first guy. You know what? I'm going to stun the first guy. Let's do that. I don't want to deal with this shit. Alright, so he's stunned and he can't attack next time. Alright, so he's going to die soon. Ooh, that's a lot of stress. She took an arrow to the hand. Whoa, that was a lot of hit points. I'm getting hit hard, aren't I?
A death by inches.
So as you can see, when a guy dies, if he doesn't leave a corpse, then the next guy moves up. And if he is only effective in the 4th slot, then this is a huge problem for him. Anyways, what do we got here? This guy only has 2 hit points left. Alright, so this should get rid of number 2 if I were to use this. There we go. Now this guy's gonna... Oh, no, there's a body there. Alright, what do I got? Plague Grenade will hit the last 2 guys, but there's no one in the 4th slot, so that would be a waste. Disorienting Blast, that would get rid of corpses. So if I were to use this on the corpse, he would move up 1, and he may be useless. Usually these ranged guys like to be in the back, so that might disable his damage output. But I think I'm going to go with this Noxious Blast on the first guy. This might kill him next round. No, it won't. It'll get him close, though. In fact, Illumination, Hand of Light. Okay, well, let's kill him off then. There we go. He's almost at 1 hit point left. Ooh! That is a lot. Holy shit. Alright, so here's a problem. He's in slot number 3, and Delgar here cannot attack slot 3. So my only option here is the Bulwark of Faith, which is going to mark him, which is good because he's full of health. So I'm going to do that. That's going to mark me as a target in case he gets another shot. That should save me. But it's not going to. This guy's dead. Alright, so we got some onyx that we can trade him for
Be
gold.
wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay then. Quest complete! We can either continue, which means we can go back to that room that we never hit, or we can go back to the hamlet. I'm gonna go back to the hamlet. Quest rewards! 3,000. This is all the treasure we picked up. All our heirlooms. Let's see what kind of afflictions we got. Alright, Modi got an affliction. He is a beast slayer. So he'll do well versus beasts, which is good. And Baojia, he's bloodthirsty, fascinated with injury, wounds, and torture. Fantastic. That's good to know. Head back to town.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
Severe negative quirks. Over time, some negative quirks will lock into place and become severe. Severe negative quirks cost much more to remove in the sanitarium. Alright. Successfully complete your first foray into the ruins, which we have done. And now everybody's level 1. So, my abbey has been unlocked. Let's take a look at the abbey.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
Heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities at the tavern and abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiment to find the best activity for each hero depending on their quirks. Committing a hero to an activity locks them in that activity until next week. You'll have to take a different hero with you on your next quest. So here we are. The abbey, cloister, peace through meditation. So what we do is, if there's a guy here who's into meditation, I can set him here, and he'll get stress relief for the next week. Praying to a higher power, flagellation brings absolution, and then of course we can buff this stuff, which is increasing the stress recovery of each one of these, which I don't want to upgrade because I don't know anybody that likes to do that in my group yet. So there's that. And we unlock the tavern.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Never gets old. Never. So at the bar, we can drink our cares away. We can have some gambling, or we can visit the brothel to satisfy the pleasures of our flesh. And again, you can upgrade these, which increases the stress recovery. So there you go. Who do we have in the stagecoach here? 3 guys. I'm ready for everything. So we've got a leper, another plague doctor, and a man-at-arms. The leper is a wield tactician and fear of mankind, so he's got more stress versus human. In town will never drink, so he can't use the bar, or at least drinking in the bar, to recover his stress. He would have to do gambling or the brothel. Alright, so I'm not going to be too picky early on. Eventually we can be picky, but we're not going to be picky right now. Here's Pippin. He has 1 speed of HP is below 50%. He's a Warren's Adventurer, which is a name of a dungeon, so he does... he's got reduced stress damage in the Warrens, but he's got Lygophobia, which is he's afraid of the dark, which in darkest dungeons is probably not a good thing. Plus 20% stress damage if the torch is below 26, which is actually pretty low. I don't think that's a big deal. And we'll go over camping when that comes to it. And we have Hueza. He's on guard, which means he's got plus 4 speed, plus 5 dodge on the first round. He's a beast hater, so he does well versus beasts. He's got deviant taste, which means he's not allowed to visit the brothel. And dacnomania, which means he's obsessed with killing. I have absolutely no idea what that would do. My guess is it might be that he'll just attack on his own if we're in a fight, which means I don't get to choose what skill he uses. It's possible that's what that means. I don't know, but let's recruit these guys.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
Nice.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
And if I remember correctly, I don't know if it's the leper, but one of these classes, the other classes don't like dealing with. And I think it's the leper that they don't like dealing with, but I don't remember for sure. It'll tell me later on. So if you guys want to be a man-at-arms, or if you want to be a plague doctor or the leper, then let me know, and I'll rename them to what you guys want. So, I don't think... There's my Blightstone. Okay. Well, we'll go over that next time, I think. So there we go. We got a nice group of 7 of 9 people. And I do have some... This is our time. I am prepared. Okay. I do have some money I can spend. Do I need to? Oh, I can open up the... No, I cannot open up the guild. Never mind. So, looks like our plague doctor here, he's got a little bit of stress. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put him in for some stress relief. And what does he have here? Deadly, Eldritch Hater. So it doesn't look like there's anything here he won't be unhappy with. So I'm going to go to the Abbey, and I'm going to put him in here for some praying. Pray to a higher power. That's expensive. I don't know what what would help him the most. Fascinated with injury, wounds, and torture. I don't know. That's expensive though. Did you see how much that was? $12.50. Holy shit. So the caretaker is currently enjoying this activity. So he's meditating, which means I can't meditate. I don't remember that being a thing. I guess it is. So I can reduce the stress of this guy by dropping him here. I'm not even sure if it's worth it. I don't think it is. I'm going to leave him go. I think I would rather spend that elsewhere. Stress relief. I don't think I need to. Maybe I can come over here and increase the size of my roster for next time. I think I'm going to do that. So now I can have 12 people on my roster. Alright, cool. That's another long episode. These might be long episodes because, I don't know, I think it's perfect. You know, 1 dungeon per episode, and then I come back to town and do whatever I want. So I'm guessing the episodes will probably be about this long each time, give or take. Some may be longer. I don't know. The deeper dungeons might have to span across a couple episodes. We'll see how it works. I have no idea. So anyways, Darkest Dungeon, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.